Hello, all. Welcome to my live stream. This is going to be talking about Disney news and Disney stuff. So, hope you guys having a great day. Got my first guest in the side, and here she is.
Hi.
Hello. It's Jessie.
Hey.
Okay. Off. It's Jessie. Right there. Had to turn off my sound from my cell phone.
Hi, Stephanie.
Okay. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, sister. He came early.
Sister?
Yes, Stephanie sister? Bloom. Yeah.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yes. And she is moderator usually. She can be. She doesn't have to be. We got the third person. We got the third person. Hello.
Hey,
Hi,
Richard.
Dave.
Hi, Jesse. How are you?
Hello.
I'm doing good.
I hope everybody's having a good weekend.
Yep, I had a great weekend.
Yeah.
That's good. Good.
You know? Is there a way? There we go. That is the best option right there. That way we're not all looking like we're skinny and just standing straight up and down.
Well, you know.
Yes. So, okay. And then notes. I did this beforehand. So, news that happened during Disney this week that we can kind of touch on. If you're excited or not, you can talk about it. Beach Club Resort finally opened earlier this week. Yeah, it opened along with Stormalong Bay, which is the best pool on Disney property.
Did you hear that there was a power outage at Animal Kingdom last week?
Yes, that was happened there? Interesting. I do not know all the details on that one.
Hi, Brian.
Hello, Brian. It's just interesting that they're finally opening up all the parks, all the different places you can stay at for Disney. That means that you get to have more opportunity to get into Disney, really, because if you're staying at a park, it's a little bit faster to get to Disney World, wherever you want to go, you know.
But do you know how that happened?
The power outage?
Yeah.
I would not know at all. I do not have.
Hi, Rick.
Hello, Dad.
Oh, that's your dad? Hello.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people. Yeah, we got all the Blooms.
It's a Bloom party.
Yep. So obviously Disneyland opened. Everyone's excited about that. Every new thing that's happening over there. On the 4th, which was 2 days ago, they had the grand. Everyone can go into Avengers Campus now, and
yes, I saw it was very cool.
It was very cool.
Did you see when Doctor Strange had Thor? Oh my God.
Yep, and
I was laughing so hard.
Each and every day, it seems like they bring out different and new Avengers that you can see. So it's not going to be the same every single day, which is going to be nice because, you know, who are you going to see? You know, it's kind of like a mystery.
And I cannot believe they use some kind of machine to make the food big.
Yeah.
At Prime something. Prim something.
Yeah, the PYM. PIM. Yeah.
PIM.
Yep, PIM. That came from Ant-Man. Yeah. Ant-Man franchise. He uses
Yeah.
Pym to make everything smaller or bigger.
Right.
Some of that.
And yesterday, I reached to 900 subscribers.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
I've seen
This
that.
morning
Congrats.
I had like 904. Now I'm back to 900.
It goes up and down, but you stay around that upper area and get to those
Yeah, and then
1,000
in
would
the
be nice.
evening I had like 895. Then I had 898. And then before I had 905. Now I have 900.
Yep. Disneyland changed up a little bit of their sauce that they put with their corn dogs now. You have an option of getting, what was it? Bacon ketchup.
Bake and ketchup?
No, bacon ketchup.
Hi, Kosa Mom.
It's bacon flavored ketchup. I thought that was pretty funny. I was looking at that. I was like, well, I do like bacon, I guess. Do I like it in a sauce form?
A bacon sauce?
Bacon ketchup, yeah.
Bacon ketchup? Okay. I'm not sure on that one. I'm not big on bacon, but the running my ketchup.
I'm the exact opposite. I do not like ketchup at all, but I love bacon. So just put that on everything. Have bacon mustard for all I care.
Now, you're talking about Disney World. Have you guys seen the videos on Harmonious?
Oh, yes.
You know,
and I heard there's rumors that Happily Ever After fireworks could come back in July.
Yeah, I heard a bunch of rumors, but they are thinking about a new one also already. So let's see how long that lasts. Yeah, well, it might have a short lifespan. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I finally caught that video. In fact, it was the video that was put out by DWD Magic. Boy, I'm telling you, it looks good, but I'm telling you that show better be after watching another video where they were practicing with the arms and the water spraying.
Yeah.
That show better be top notch because you're talking to somebody that loved illuminations. So
yeah, a lot of people do like their little fireworks show going on over there, and it'd be nice to get something other than fireworks, though.
Yeah,
like a
and
water feature.
I heard soon for the Disney parks, you probably don't have to wear a mask inside the rides at the theme parks. They said soon.
Yeah, on Wednesday, it was the Orange County mayor. He lift all mask restrictions.
And they
Friday.
said that Disney soon could not wear mask indoors on the ride.
Yeah. Disney does not like to be the test guinea pig. They always like to see what happens before they try to go with it. And so they let Universal have whatever they did, which is no mask at all, you know.
Right. I really hope your family can check out my channel.
Thank you. Yeah, it's my connections has been my connection's been crazy this weekend. Even on my regular streams that I do, it's been kind of fighting me this week.
It's spotty, it seems.
I really hope your family can check out my channel.
Yeah, I hope they do. A little bit of things I found. I just found this recently in my bookstore.
Oh, Mouse Tail.
Can I have it?
I'm going to read it, obviously. I have not read him yet. I want to read this one. Behind the Ears Look at Disneyland. It looks really cool. It's a big, nice book, too.
That might go along with some of the ideas we were tossing around on my on the chat last night.
Yeah, and I would definitely start up some of those after probably I go on my next trip because we're going to have halfway. And then
Yeah,
if you're a D23 member, you get one of these.
Oh.
50 years of Lucasfilm.
Ha!
All of the movies that they helped make or produced.
Yeah, that's one of my next adventures is to come a minute and get into D23 so that I can.
D23. It's so cool. I got the this month's book. I'm diving into it, reading it, and so that way I can make an article on it sooner or later. And I can't wait until I get to try to do that.
I can't wait to go back to camp on Monday. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
And then this Wednesday, it's my last day of school.
Okay.
Oh, nice. It'll be nice for when you guys get out. Our school just got out on Friday, and I start my summer hours because I work out of school. We start our summer hours tomorrow morning.
My school doesn't finish until this Wednesday, and then I start camp on the 14th. It's from June 14th through August 6th. It's not a sleepaway camp. It's a regular camp. I'm gonna be a camper, and my sister will be a counselor.
Nice.
Very cool.
Nice. Very cool.
And then a pin that I found.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Oh, that is a cool Genie's lamp.
Genie's lamp, yeah. And it has really good detail, too. I liked him a lot. And then I seen this, and I had to have it.
What is that? Oh, Hakuna Matata.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
There it is. Yep. Thought that was cool.
You know, the last time we were doing this, we were talking about knickknacks. I just went. I went to Hollywood Studios 2 weeks, and I think you, and I don't know if I had mentioned that I was actually able to get a regular boarding pass for the Rise, which is the first time ever for me. Most of the time, I usually ended up with a backup boarding pass, but I mean, I actually ended up with a 105 boarding pass, which is normal. The norm, that's still within your normal range for the day. But I ended up, you got who doesn't love the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy? I picked up a nice little wooden.
Oh, that's cool.
Amazing.
Yep. Yeah, the Millennium Falcon. I love it.
I think there's room behind you on that wall to put up a nice little saber there. Just put it up on the wall.
Yeah, I need to put. Yeah, I'm looking somewhere to put that one, but it needs to be able to hold it because that, like I said, that saber's got some weight behind it.
Yeah, and I showed you guys, I believe, earlier, but this is a cool one. It's 2 pins, and it says "Painting the Roses Red."
Ooh.
Oh, painting the roses red, or painting the roses red. Painting the roses red.
Yep. So I just need to wear this pin and then dress up like one of the card people from Alice in Wonderland.
There you go.
Right?
Oh, who don't love that? Painted the roses red. Exactly. Yeah. I'll tell you what, here's another knickknack I love. Who don't love Mickey's and Minnie's Runaway Railroad?
Hey, Stephanie said that she loves your Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, she likes
thank you,
it.
Stephanie. Yeah, I do too. I didn't see, the one that I was seeing, and I saw it on somebody's. I saw it on it was on the Disney Parks blog. I was looking through some of their articles. They actually have like a die-cast metal one that comes out. I want to see if I can find that one. I didn't see it that day when I was in Galaxy's Edge, but I need to go back and look through the markets maybe a little bit better to see if I can't find that one, because it's
Yeah.
a little bit more detailed than that what the wooden one is.
I seen I do not have it, but I know there's a Lionel train out there that has the Lionel train, but the setting of the Lionel train is the train from Dumbo. And so it has like the cabooses and it has like elephant, it has Dumbo all the side of it, the whole works.
Really, that's nice.
Yeah, I looked at it and it was a few years ago and it was like 300 and a little over $300 and it's a 1/25th scale. So
yeah, I'm betting it is, but you know what? But again, Dumbo is one of those classic movies. And you know, we were talking about doing the old Disney classics versus the remake.
Okay. Yeah.
So, you know, and I like that idea that we were throwing around between Dean, you, and me last night on the chat about doing some of that stuff, and that would be.
Yeah.
But that would be cool. Because in fact, I was watching Mouse Talk earlier, and they were kind of talking about some of the old classic movies towards the end, just kind of doing reviews on them. But
yeah.
In fact, they were trying to figure out the updated versus the old thing, and they were trying to remember, you know, they were talking about Escape to Witch Mountain and what the new version was called.
Yeah.
Which then they find out that the updated version is called Race to Witch Mountain.
Yeah.
The original one is called Escape to Witch Mountain, and then the second one beyond that is Return to Witch Mountain.
Yeah. What about that new Jungle Cruise, the new movie coming out with Dwayne Johnson?
Oh, you know what? I can't wait to see it.
I know it looks.
Have you seen the new movie Cruella? I've seen the trailers on it, and it looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna probably go try to see that this coming weekend.
I got to see Cruella. Oh, loved it, hands down. Oh, Cruella. Oh.
So and I think I was asking you on the stream that you had said you had seen it, and you said it was definitely needs to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am definitely looking forward to when the Jungle Cruise comes out with her.
Yeah,
with Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, we always like him.
I'll tell you. Oh, which one is that?
Well, obviously, this is the glasses for Max when he's looking at Roxanne.
Max.
That's Roxanne and the glasses. Yep,
yeah, the Goofy movie.
And he always wear those weird glasses that had the zigzag in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and
okay.
then above him is a golden R2-D2.
Oh, nice. Yes. Now you want to see one of my other pride joys, and this was also picked up in the thing. I picked up a jacket in Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, wow. And that looks like good material.
I love the design, and I love the thing. I mean, I love the way it's got the thing, because it looks like the jackets that they would wear in the movies.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. But yet the material is comfortable.
Yeah. Well, you saw some of the Star Wars stuff I had. Look at the shirt.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. Star Wars. I know it says it on the bottom somewhere.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. I love that shirt as a new one. But I think I love these a little bit more. Hey, I'll show a different one today. Up, over, through. And can I? Yeah, right through here. Hey.
Oh, nice. I think R2's upside down.
There he is. He's not crawling on the ceiling anymore.
No. Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
I like
that's
it a
awesome.
lot. I'm going to be framing these also sooner or later, hopefully. And then, like all the others, it has schematics on the two that are on the front. So it's about C-3PO and R2-D2.
Wow, that is awesome.
Maybe
Those are the ones you want to
shine
get copies of it.
Yeah, exactly. I love these. These are my new finds of the month. Okay, down I go. Oh. And then these last things. I got 5 of those posters for one. I can't really show them all at once. I'm gonna have a stream. I'm gonna create a video probably that will show all of them, and that way it'll be like flipping the whole works.
Yeah, well, that's a good idea because those are nice. Those are some nice posters.
Yeah, and then they'll take up differently parts of the background that I can have.
I'm actually. I don't know. They're just, when it comes to Disney, it's the magic.
It is the magic, and very few places can replicate it. Very few. I know it can.
Oh yeah, that's why I like.
It's hard. It's something tangible. You can't find it. It finds you. That's the kind of magic it is. It's just like you can't search for it. You will create it once it happens, but
yeah, I mean, all it takes is they throw the nibbles out. I mean, with everything that they've been from the time that the Disney company was created till now, there's so much that they have put out, and and everybody has a different start for where they got their Disney. For me, like a lot of other people, now I didn't get to watch a lot of the original series. Well, like I said, my love for Disney, started when I got to watch. I mean, I had to watch more of the reruns of like the original Mickey Mouse Club, the World of Color. They would run on Sunday nights. Then they would run on some Sunday nights, they would run Disney movies where they would play like Candle Shoe, Davy Crockett, a lot of Merlin, Misadventures of Merlin Jones. I can guarantee you, not too many. Only Disney lovers would know the names of some of those movies because they're like secondary. They're the secondary movies compared to the offset of like Lady and the Tramp, The Lion King, the original movies, Cinderella, Snow White.
It's either that or they don't know it's Disney at all. Kind of like Andy Griffith Show. Who knew that was Disney all the way? That's Disney. That's Disney. It's on Disney Plus. The whole thing.
But that's because you got to remember. Now, it wasn't originally Disney, but when they took over the Fox company had the rights to the company that originally did. So that's why a lot of that's on there. So it does belong now, but it wasn't. I don't think it was originally Disney, but it is now under the new. With a lot of the property IPs that Disney has picked up.
I knew a lot of people that did not know that Apple Dumpling Gang was originally Disney.
That's okay. You want to hear a crazy thing? I'm going to ask you the same question I asked because it wasn't Disney Dynamic Dual. The Disney Dynamics.
Yeah.
Dynamic Duo. Disney Dynamics. Yep. They were doing a live stream last night, and I actually put a trivia question in there. I said, what were some of the Kurt Russell's earliest movies that he did for Walt Disney? Now, I can think of 5 or 6 right off whether he was a supporting actor or whether he was one of the main characters. I can think of 5 or 6 right off of the bat right now that I can tell you. But can you name any of them?
No.
I mean, you've got the horse, the horse in the gray flannel suit.
Yeah.
You've got the world's strongest man. The computer wore tennis shoes. Now you see him, now don't. And those were all in a set of series that did with Medfield College and a bunch of kids that were. He played Dexter Riley in those 3 movies.
Yeah.
But then you also got to remember he did some of the other ones that there was a bunch of them. Now I can't. Now, would you know, I can't take them off the names, and I knew them last night. That's the crazy thing of it.
Well, searching last night, I found a website that has a list of the Disney Plus Western movies on Disney Plus, and there's like 15 to 16 out there already on this Disney Plus.
Oh yeah. Well, you've got the Apple Dumpling Gangs, both of them, the original and the secondary one.
Yeah.
You know, and then they did some regular different types of.
Now, Western, they counted that also as Old Yeller.
It would be. Well, you think about it, what it would be.
I guess so.
Well, think about it, because Old Yeller was filmed in a time that the cattle drives were going big out west.
Yeah.
And you got to remember, Fess Parker played because it had the kid that played Moochie. I can't remember the actor's name, but he played. There was some other good ones where Moochie played in the Little League, and Moochie played Pop Warner Football, which were kind of smaller movies. I don't know if you've ever heard of them.
Very little.
And the older kid, I can't remember what movies he did, and I can't think of the actor's name, but I know he did some other movies for Disney. But, but Fess Parker had left to go do a cattle drive and left his oldest son in charge. And then so on and so on, because Old Yeller is one of those movies I can only watch so often, because I don't care how it just makes you cry at the end with Old Yeller.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll admit it. I'm a guy, and I'll still cry when they have to shoot Old Yeller.
That's true, but that started like a revolution in that kind of animation not animation, but that kind of movie where they told the story of like a pet. And then that started like something like the never ending story? No, the never ending journey or something like that. With the pit bull, the pit bull. There's also
Journey, but there was other ones that
there was also Milo and Otis.
Yeah, but do you remember some of the earlier ones? Do you remember the actor that played Buffy? I think that was the boy was the actor that played, was his name the one, his character Buffy, or was that the girl?
I think that was the girl.
Then who was the kid's name? But it was the one that played the boy on with Buffy and Uncle and all that.
Yeah.
They actually did a movie where a kid and a girl were traveling with a lion up over a hill. I can't think of the name, but that was a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Because there was a couple of Disney movies that they did with bears.
Yeah. There was also, what was that called? And I know it's on Disney Plus, The Bear King. And that's like a Western. It's like 1950s movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it talks about a boy who raised a bear from when he was like a young one all the way up until he was grown up. And he saved the city because the bear protected the city.
Yeah, I agree, Stephanie. Everybody cries in Old Yeller. Stephanie was saying that everybody cries. Yeah. Just, you know what? I don't care how many times you see it. It's just that a movie and emotional, because the dog is so protective of the kids and the family that it's just hard when you have to shoot them. And anybody that has pets, they understand, because you happen to put a pet down.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just, that's the crazy thing that I love about Disney, that you've got so many movies out there that Disney covers that some people know about, some don't. Like I said, I have and I'm careful. If it's one of my old Disney favorite movies, Disney, you had got to be careful when you do these remakes because
Yep.
I'm particular, like the original Dumbo versus the updated Dumbo. Okay,
I liked them
like it.
both.
I like them both, but I
Yes.
don't think the updated version did any justice to the cartoon.
But you could also go with something that they did not go from animation to real life and
Correct.
went from real life
then you
to
have
real
to,
life.
Not then. I agree with you. Then you have to start looking into particulars of breaking down that. Okay, this was animation. This was made
Yes.
back in the days of big animation of the 40s, 50s, 60s when animation was getting really big, versus the updated versions. Now,
Yeah.
like that's where
It's
if it,
what was that? Fantasia. Think how long ago originally Fantasia started, and then remember there was one like 5 years ago that they tried to push out. It
Fantasia,
was
are you
not
talking?
good.
Well, you got to think of this. There was the original Fantasia,
Yeah.
which introduced Mickey, Mickey with the magic hat, and
Yep.
that's where you see all the brooms marching with all the things. But then you had 2000 where they did the Fantasia
Yep.
2000.
Yeah.
And I fully agree with you on that. Fantasia 2000, I did not care for.
No, I did not that much. Another where that it for the dog movie. There's one other one that started it up after that, and that was Airbud.
Now I like the Airbuds.
I
like
liked Airbud 1, 2, 3, 4, however many it had. I liked the premise of the story of all of them, basically. It's a good series to watch.
Now I didn't particularly care for the later ones, like the soccer one.
Yeah, that's true.
But now that goes now you have to again when you're talking movies like that, you have to start breaking down into particulars because I'm not big on soccer.
Yeah,
but I
that's
love
true.
basketball. I love football.
Someone who likes soccer more would
and
probably
then
might like it more than the soccer
because
one
then you
more.
had the one where he had all his little puppies starting to play different sports.
Yeah, and then the little puppies turned into their own TV series. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah,
and then they have their own movies, Mini Buds in Space or something like that. And then it started up again. Treasure Buddies.
Well, that's like look at the four Herbies versus the uploaded Herbie.
Oh, that's
movie.
true.
And those were regular movies.
I like the new Herbie though. I liked it enough to watch the whole thing.
I like the style of the new Herbie. I didn't particularly. The acting was pretty decent.
Yeah.
But again, as far as the comedic side of it, it was an okay as far as the movie and the acting, and there was some comedic. But then again, you look at it, but then you have to look at the acting, and again, it goes back to personal choice. I'm not big on Lindsay Lohan.
That's true.
And so for me, I go back and I look at Dean Jones, Buddy Hackett, and all the ones that did all those movies. I mean, come on. Whoever sees a car driving down a highway and Herbie goes bananas with all those bananas on a Herbie, and then throwing them at the plane when the bad guys are getting away, and the bad guy goes, "I don't care what you say about voodoo. Where I come from, cars don't throw bananas."
Well, that's what started up. What's the actor's name that did that? And then right afterward, he did the Apple Dumpling Gang. He was the main actor. He was in the original Herbie. I can't remember his name.
Dean Jones. No. Dean Jones wasn't in any of the Apple. The one you're thinking of. Are you sure you're not thinking of? Not. He played Bernie. Don Knotts. Don Knotts was in the third Herbie movie. Herbie goes to Monte Carlo.
That's what I was thinking of, probably.
Because Don Knotts was the one with Tim Conway in both of the Apple Dumpling Gangs.
Yeah.
Now, because Harry Morgan, and I loved Harry Morgan. Harry Morgan's done a couple of things for Disney,
Yeah. Have you
I mean,
seen I like the it came out recently and it was a documentary about the Sherman Brothers
yes,
on
the
Disney
ones that did,
Plus.
and
Oh
they did.
my gosh.
I started watching that. I got to go back and watch
Masterpiece.
it
Yes.
because they did a lot of the music for a
Dean
lot of the
Jones.
Disney movies, and they're just. In fact, the Sherman Brothers was the one that created. If I'm right, and I know my history, I think are they the ones that did the music for Small World?
Probably, yeah. They did most of the whole Disneyland. I know they did Mary Poppins. They were depicted in the Mary Poppins all
But I think they did.
original.
Yeah, and I think they did some of the songs for some of the rides. And if
Yeah.
it wasn't little that, I'm thinking it might have been. It could have been they.
I know
Or
they
did
were.
they do the ones for the Carousel of Progress? No. Okay. See, some of
They
that
did.
stuff I get.
I know they did most of that. We're gonna have to look up what they did because it's like 50 to 60 Disney movies. It's like
You got most.
legends.
You got movies that some people would know about. Like here's
Yeah.
another one. I bet you I'm one of the few people that will tell you, because I had somebody arguing that goes, there was no movie that was made like that, and I know it was because it was made for Halloween type of era. It's called The Child of Glass.
Yeah.
It was a Disney movie.
Yeah.
And anybody that knows Disney and anybody that knows some of the secondary movies had to know that came out 70s, 80s. In fact, I think The Child of Glass was 76, I think. Either 76 or 78, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But that, to me, was one of my favorite movies because, it was a comedic, ghosty type thing. And anybody knows about it. It was about a kid that got haunted by a girl that was murdered by her uncle because she fell in a well. And she had to get released, so he had to figure out what happened to the girl, and that's when the doll was found in the well and all that.
Yeah.
So, won't see it in case you ever get to see a movie. I will say this: it's one of those movies that it's worth checking out once, and then whether you watch it again would be up to you, depending on your tastes and things like that. But to me, it's one of those movies that you have to at least check out once.
Yeah.
But then again, there's that. What was that other one that was like? What's that one that I love? Ghost of Buxley Hall.
Okay.
Ghost of Buxley Hall is another one of those comedic secondary movies, but it's funny,
Yep.
and that had a lot of it had the guy that played on the Little House on the Prairie, the guy with the big beard. Oh, what's his name? I can't think of the actor's name, but I can see his face. He was one of the ghosts. And then I know that General played in different movies, but again, it's been so long since I've watched it, it's hard to think of some of the actors' names in it now.
Things that happened at Disney World. What about the Lion King musical coming back at Animal Kingdom? It's back out live.
I've seen videos on it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
But I haven't been able to get to the Animal Kingdom since it's come back.
Bring it back. Bring that
musical,
then bring all the other musicals back also, please.
Listen, we're talking fireworks. Here's what I want back. I want my Fantasmic back because I love my Fantasmic. I miss it. Every time I walk by that amphitheater at Hollywood Studios, it's one of those shows that it's a classic. I love it, and I miss it right now. Please bring it back, Disney.
So the last movie that the Sherman Brothers did, that would be a Tigger movie by the Sherman. They did the music for the Sherman from the Sherman Brothers did the music, and it was in 2000.
Yes, I remember that Tigger movie.
Yeah, I do
Never
remember
watched
it too.
but I do remember them doing it, and I think that sounds about right.
And they made the song for the Tigger movie, which was called "Your Heart Will Lead You Home," I guess. The Sherman Brothers wrote the music, but Kenny Loggins is the one who sang it. So they did not sing it, but they wrote the music for someone else other than themselves. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, they didn't do a lot of the singing for a lot of the music. They actually were the composers and more of the writers for the songs, and then usually most of them, it ended up being other people doing songs itself.
Yep.
As far as the singing part.
Can you name the one movie that they were in as stand-ins? Live action Disney?
I can't. And I'll admit there's a lot of stuff I know, but I'll admit there's a lot of things I still don't know too. And hey, listen, there's a lot of things that I still learn about some of my favorite ones. I mean, we all know about what's his name. Have you ever seen the movie The Happiest Millionaire? The guy that owns a bunch of crocodiles, and I love that movie. Every time I see all those crocodiles, the alligators, like, yeah, I live in the state of Florida, and I like that movie with the alligators.
Don't tell me you have a pet.
Sometimes I wish I did have an alligator for a pet.
Just make sure it doesn't have a ticking clock inside of it. I'll go with another reference. Might as well.
Hey, I think Dean.
Whole different movie.
Dean. The turkey likes the king.
Hello,
Dean came in. Hi, Dean.
We like you.
We can't forget the turkey legster.
Yeah.
Won't tell them that Disney just released it. All the turkey legs are going away. Just kidding, Dean. Just kidding.
Yeah. Before you know, you're going to say that they're going to start putting Cajun seasoning on all the turkey legs. No, thank you.
All the Dean wants to put a bunch of kiosks in everywhere for the turkey legs.
He's going to have one of those. You're going to push a button, turkey leg comes rolling down, and kind of like those pop machines. It's in a nice little bag.
One of those. Push a button and let them hang.
You need that for the turkey legs.
Maybe we ought to get some of those vending machines around the park, and you put so much money in, and you push, which turkey leg flavor do I want today? Spicy chicken, royal
spicy
flavor,
chicken, little bit of chicken liver, a little bit of Cajun maybe, bacon flavored. Why not?
Exactly.
And then right next to it needs to be a popcorn machine that has different flavors of popcorn that Disney made all in it, and then you just push a button and it comes in, a cup comes out, and then it just dumps into the cup.
There you go. That's it.
And then you have to have the Dole Whip right beside it. So all three of those are right there. Have the Dole Whip machine.
I have to admit,
with the many
flavors. I would love to
flavors.
hear the debate on this one for anybody that had the Dole Whips, because as much as I've gone to the Disney parks, I've never had a Dole Whip. Can you imagine that?
Oh my gosh.
As many times as I've gone to the parks, I've never had a Dole Whip. So I think I'm going to make that my next challenge, to have a Dole Whip.
Ooh. When I come down there, I might have to take you up and let's go to a Dole Whip stand and at the Polynesian at least. You know, it's not no park. It's still a Dole Whip.
Hey, there you go. Hey, for sure. But I mean, I hear about all these different flavors of Dole Whips. I'm like, good gravy. I know I get around, but I don't get around that much.
Some of them are really good, really great. Others, I would miss on some of those. Like the one they had right now, which was the watermelon. I think it's a miss. I would just pass on it.
Well, now see, it depends, but I think that would depend on what flavors you like. Now, see, I like watermelon,
That's true.
so
Yeah.
I like watermelon. So I couldn't say I for me, I do this. I do try to try things, and then I would go on whether I didn't like them or not.
Yes, we all are.
Just don't go sharing that over Pete's thing, because I think we'd have a lot of Dole Whip lovers over there going cuckoo.
He already probably knows about it. I told him about this stream earlier. He has a little watcher in the background. You know that.
That's true.
Chris watches my show all the time.
Yeah, so I get careful when I love Pete to death, but with Chris around, you never know what ends up as tongue bites.
Yeah, exactly.
But I wouldn't trade, and I wouldn't trade it for Pete's one of the best guys I know that's in this community. And there's a lot of good, there's a lot of good creators. I've met Jeff. I mean, here's my thing. I got a lot more people I'd love to meet and still want to meet yet, like Zippity, Zip. And I would love to meet Steve's World when I go down there. I actually got to meet Walt and Melissa from Mouse Talk the last time I was down in Epcot. This last time I got to meet Corey from Living in Diz at Hollywood Studios. I mean, Josh was probably... Here's the crazy thing of it is, this pandemic has allowed me to meet so many Disney vloggers that I got to meet. Like, when the parks reopened, I got to meet Dave and Michael K.
Yep.
At Epcot. I got to hang out with Tanya for a day back in February. I was on one of her streams for a while.
By the way, I did see you on Michael's video.
What?
On Michael K.
On one of his videos?
You were on it for like 2 seconds. Yeah, I watch him regularly.
Probably saying hi to him.
Yep.
Or probably when I met him at Epcot.
Yep. It was at Epcot.
Yeah, that would have been sometime last year, I think.
Yeah.
Because then I got to meet.
He was the second person I started to watch from YouTube about 2 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago.
Michael K was probably one of the first ones I started watching.
Yeah.
Then followed by Resort TV 1. Then I ended up with Corey Meets World, and then it ended up just exploding.
From there.
There's so many I watch, and because of my work schedules at times, it's hard to catch all the ones like Mouse Talk.
You got to take preference. You got to take preference.
Yeah, and then the thing of it is, then when you start doing your own channel, then you're really crazy, because now you're like, they're probably streaming at the same time you're at, because there's so many of them. You never know who's going, because like I know Pete's going, his is going on in a few minutes, so
yeah. Well, ours is going off in about 9. Well, we started late, didn't we?
Yeah.
We'll might butt up into him. But another thing I found.
Unofficial Disney Parks cookbook. Ooh.
Yes. It has Dole Whip recipes inside of it. It's dangerous. Very dangerous.
Yes, I'm just hoping no Dole Whip lovers find out, because, I'm
it has Mickey pretzels inside.
Oh, now the Mickey pretzels. Oh my goodness. Don't get me started on the Mickey pretzels. I love my Mickey pretzels now.
So I have a
That's
bunch of
what I need.
books.
I need a machine full of Mickey pretzels.
And then kind of like my sister's Achilles thumb, which is the macaroons from Disney.
Yeah, now see, there's now one thing that I love, and you know what? Here's the thing about Disney, and you can't. Yeah, it don't matter where you're at, whether it's at a resort, whether it's at Disney Springs, or whether it's at the park. Yes, you're going to pay the price for a lot of stuff. I
Yeah,
mean, there's no getting away from it. I mean, you're
you
going to pay the prices for a lot of things.
you have to know where to eat at if you want to go towards a cheaper price.
Right. And if you're doing that, you probably do like most of us do, that probably go off and end up at McDonald's or somewhere down on 192. You know, unless you're looking for a good meal, you know, unless you already planned for, like, you know, you're planning on going to one of the restaurants and you get the reservations. Because half of these places now you have to get the reservations.
I did, by the way, just yesterday.
What just got picked up yesterday?
My sister said, I just picked up that at Michael's yesterday. That book, that Disney unofficial
the
Disney
unofficial
Parks
cookie?
cookbook.
Well, you know, the crazy thing of it is their cooks. You got to remember, a lot of these cooks, I can guarantee you, come from culinary schools that are top notch.
Oh yeah,
Because they don't just put food out there. Because I'll tell you what, the food that I have had on the restaurants I've gone have been good food. Now, granted, you pay the price for it, but that's when you save up for it. You know, you make the reservations for, you know, where you want to go. That's the part of, because for me, I'm like this. There's some things you know you want to plan for when you go to Walt Disney World or Disneyland for that matter. Okay. Or any of the Disney parks. You have to be that, but then you have to be able to leave that flexibility when you're going, because sometimes things go wrong. So you got to be able to be flexible. Say, well, you know what? I wanted to do this, but you know, now I might want to do this.
Yeah.
You know, that's why, that's why when you go, you make sure, okay, what are the absolute things I do want to do? And this is a must. But then you leave the flexibility saying, okay, we can try this, but, you know, we might get down there and find out something else does.
Yeah. And each time I try to go, I always like to go towards some kind of new restaurant. And that's what I love about Disney World. You can do that. And I've been doing it since I was 9 years old, you know? It's like...
Well, then you guys are far, when it comes to the restaurants, everybody is far ahead of me.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But when it comes, I'm like the one that when it comes to some of the shows and the TV programs and a lot of that, that's where a lot of my knowledge lies into it. You know, medium. I'll go medium on the parts.
Yeah. Some of those comments, they're razzing on me on the sidelines over there. Green heel.
Oh, good gravy. Uh-oh.
Yes, they are. Stephanie.
Oh, yeah, they're putting a lot.
Movie Mania Nick got in. Hello, Movie Mania Nick. Hello.
Oh.
We like you. So I was going to try to just do the regular hour that we usually try to do this show. And we have about 3 minutes. Do you have anything coming up?
No, just my regular. I'll probably try to do a regular small chat. I don't know if I'm going to do my Wednesday chit chat because I'm in the middle of switching to my summer hours. So Wednesday night, I might have to cancel for the summer for now. But I will be doing my normal either Friday morning. I haven't come up with a name of it. It'll either I'll be releasing videos or I do just a small chat on Friday mornings, and then I do my Wednesday, my Sat. Oh wait, yeah, I should be back to do my Saturday night chat on Saturday night because I'll be at the parks. I'll be back at the Hollywood Studios park hopping on Saturday.
Okay.
So be doing
You
some
gonna think
vlogging
about
and all
doing
that.
you thinking about doing a live stream during that time? A short one?
I might do a short one,
Okay.
depending
I'll
on
see
how
if I
things
can.
go. Because after this fiasco the last Saturday, the
Oh
last one
yeah.
I did, my phone was falling out of my tripod. The connection was all over the bouncy place.
I see that. That was entertaining. It was like we're on our own personal
But I didn't give up
extreme
on it.
ride. You know, we
You
were
know, the
just
good
like,
thing about it is I didn't give
oh
up on it, and it ended up being an hour and a half
yeah, it
because
was a good stream at
Jesse,
the end.
Jesse, Jesse ended up finished watching that out. And if you haven't caught the ride on, she did say that it did turn out at the end of it did turn out pretty good when we rode Tower of Terror because
I did like that.
they dropped me so many times up and down,
Yeah,
and then they would shake us a little bit and then take us up and drop us and take us up and drop us, shake us a little more.
yeah.
That was one of the most exhilarating rides that I've ever had on the Tower of Terror. I loved it.
When was the first time you ever went on Tower of Terror?
Oh my goodness. I would have to say probably back 2012
Okay.
because it was maybe a year before that when I started buying the annual passes.
Yeah.
And then I would be on and off again for the annual passes. It's only been within the last 2 or 3 years where I've kept the pass going.
Okay.
So
Very cool.
so
Well, hopefully everyone has a great night. I'm trying to stop it like a few seconds or a few minutes right before Pete tries to come on, which is in like 3 minutes or 2 minutes, you know. And so hopefully you guys have a great night.
have a
Have a
great night,
great
everybody.
day. And everyone's dreams can come true.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Sorry about that. Hold on
No.
1 second. I got my.
All right, well, I've got to say goodnight, guys, because I've
Yeah.
got some other things I got to do before I get ready to go to bed for work in the morning. So you guys all have a good night. Everybody in chat, have a good
Oh,
night.
what did I
Yeah.
I'll
miss?
probably see you.
What did I miss?
We had a huge talk.
Oh my
That's
God,
right.
Turkey's in here, Nick. I
Yeah.
missed a
Yeah.
lot.
So
My dad.
anyway, I'll see
sister.
you guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, have a great
Bye,
night.
Dave.
Bye,
Bye.
Dave. Do you have any shows coming up so you can tell everyone about it?
Oh, Sean was in here. Sean. I miss
Yep.
Sean.
Sean was in here. He was earlier, yeah.
Yeah. I have 2 vlogs coming up.
Okay.
I'm doing a camp vlog. I mean, not a camp vlog. I'm doing a summer vlog. This Wednesday, and then I'm gonna be doing like a Father's Day vlog. I'm gonna be going live on the 19th. I'm doing
Okay.
like a 900 subscribers stream celebration. And
Okay.
then on the 20th, I'll be doing like a Father's Day vlog. Hi,
Oh.
Lindsay.
Yeah. Sean got in here.
Oh, Sean's still here, thank God.
Yeah. Well, hopefully guys do have a great night.
No!
I was just about to go off.
No!
It's been about an hour since we started, so.
Oh wait, can you mods put my link in the chat so your friends can subscribe to my channel? Please?
I will
Please?
put.
Please? 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 Nick! Oh my god, every time I hear the word Nick, this song pops in my head. Nick, 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 Nickelodeon.
Yeah. And over here. There.
How often do you go live?
Every Sunday, usually around 8 p.m. Walt Disney World time.
I'll
Once
be
a
able
week.
to join.
Yeah.
Nick.
And over here.
I don't know why. A few times I've been having trouble talking lately. It's so weird. Weird. Sorry I was off camera before. I was on the phone with one of my friends.
There. My sister got
She's going to Israel on Wednesday, so she's going to be gone for, I think, 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay. Thank you, Stephanie. I was in the middle of doing that.
Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks she'll be gone. 2. She's going this Wednesday and coming back on the 26th. Thank you, Stephanie.
Yeah. My superhero mod over there.
Make me a mod.
I can do that probably. And then I can.
And you're more than welcome to watch me go live on the 19th. I'll be going live at 2. I was gonna do. Bye, Nick. Have a great night.
Yep. Have a great night, everyone. I know I'm just about.
I was gonna go live on the 12th, but I can't because number 1, I have a haircut appointment, and number 2, I have to drop off my sister at the school because she's taking a excuse me, SAT.
Okay.
No, Lindsay! Liz! No, son, how dare you? No!
Everyone's leaving you. It's because a bunch of other streamers started up the hour. Is Mickey Bunch and Pete McDevitt, if I remember correctly.
No.
Go over here.
I mean, if you want, you could go ahead and end the stream.
Yeah, I'm going to. I need to. Hope you guys have a great night.
Bye, everyone. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me today, Richard.